So, oh fuck, it's turned down. I kind of fixed my mic. It's not the right mic, is it? Fuck. Is it not fucking... Ah, no it is. Yay! I've kind of fixed my mic situation. Hello, everybody. Yes, by the way, we are doing the wheel because I am 2 weeks behind doing the wheel. This is the donation wheel. Slight disclaimer for when we get to the membership wheel. I forgot who did memberships and who didn't. And there seems to have been a bunch of people who've done them after the donathon. So I admittedly, I could not figure out how to sift through who like did memberships and who didn't, because unless they do it during streams, I don't know if they've done them. I don't know specifically who's done them specifically or who's gifted them, so I just kind of had to throw my hands up in the air, and I'm like, well, I can't just cut people out based on gut feelings. I'm just gonna have to do this, God, my eyes. I'm gonna have to do this I'm just gonna have to include everybody, so be prepared to be terrified. Hi! Welcome in, Saljo. Congrats on first message. Welcome in, Oro. I have no idea what the songs you're talking about are, but I assume they're in the game. Welcome in, Zero. Welcome in, Carney. Hi, Koi. Welcome in, Celeste. Hi. Hi, Royal. Hi, Blue. Missed you. Hi, Woody. You're the sidekick. No, I'm the main character. Sorry. Stupid joke. Hi, Doello. Hi, Anon. Hi, Venti. Yes, they did take Doki Doki Literature Club off of Android recently due to, like, changes of service, which was stupid. But hey, it's their company to burn. Red Rave, hi! Everybody seems to be the same in chat. Welcome in, Diamond! I don't remember half the game. Great! Blind reaction! I know, okay, slight disclaimer, I do know a little bit about the game. I know people are really obsessed with Monica. Monica. Yeah, I remember because I kept seeing people, because obviously I've said before I'm a Danganronpa fan, and people kept comparing, well, apparently, it was either comparisons or there was confusions because there's another character called Monica in Danganronpa, and I kept seeing people say like, oh yeah, they're equally insane, and I'm like, if that's true, that's gonna be a bit worrying. I also know there's a character called Yuri because, yeah. Well, I know the characters' names. I know there's Sayuri, who is the short bob-head one. Natsuki is the little baby of the club, I believe. Yuri, was it? People kept flip-flopping between calling her mommy and kudere from what I saw back when, God, I think it was back when the game came out, or maybe it was when the update character came out. Character updated game, fuck. Oh yeah, also disclaimer, I am playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Originally I was gonna play the base game because as much as I, like, naturally want to support developers, especially ones for games as popular as this, I'm at a point where I'm like, if there's something free, motherfucker, I can't speak. If there's something free, fuck. It's more favorable to take it. But then there was, when I asked in, like, the group chat on Discord, or on the server on Discord, people said, like, because I asked if there was any additional content, and apparently there's side stories, which we'll be able to do instead of have to go through YouTube videos now. But, someone did also say that part of the game's mechanics, apparently this is slightly spoilery, but this was something that I did need to know. Apparently, part of the game's mechanics requires you to go into the game files and to, like, mess around with the game files. And I'm like, oh, Can't do that. I don't want to dox myself. Because like, your files have names and shit on them, right? And I'm like, no thank you. But apparently Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, which is the version we'll be playing, the updated one, it has its own in-game sort of like menu screen and different separate file things, which apparently it kind of ruins the experience of the original game. But as a teacher, I don't want to dox myself. So I'd rather play this version. If that's going to be an issue with anybody, sorry, but for my own comfort, I have forked out like 15 quid for this. So I'm playing it. I'm playing it. What's it? I feel like Nat will get attached to Sayori because of her attachment to March 7th. Oh, I didn't realize. Are they similar? I thought she was like, I mean, I guess actually March is happy. I don't know. Is she as law relevant as, oh, my eyes, as March, that fucking wise names, whatever. Me too, buddy, I love Herbal. Let's see, is there anybody I missed? Did I say hi to Color Bells? Hi, Color Bells, in case I didn't. Let's see, I'd say a 2. I have no idea what people are talking about. Hi, Red Rave, by the way. I don't remember if I said hi to you either. I'm a major Monica fan. That's what I've seen. A majority of the fan base, from what I can tell, is either a fan of Sayuri or a fan of Monica. And if you're a fan of either or, you hate the I don't know what happens in this game to make people hate, to make there be wars like that. Specifically, it's always like the Sayuri fans that hate the Monica fans or something. I don't know exactly why that's the case. I think there's gonna be some unforgivable shit in this game, but you know what? You know what? We rise, we thrive, we survive. It's gonna be interesting. No spoilers in chat, by the way. I'm going to be saying this now at the start of every game stream because of the unfortunate incident with Herta before, which I don't blame Herta for. There was a misunderstanding. However, I will just say now, please no spoilers. No major spoilers, anyway. I may ask chat occasionally because, well, this is a visual novel / dating sim, so it'll be like when I was trying to romance Freya and Rosamarine and Lebkehen in Little Goody Two Shoes. I may give out to chat like, hey, what if I'm doing X ending, which choice do I want? And you know, that's when I will accept quote unquote spoilers or game tips. Monica's like the most sane person around. I mean, I have to wait and see what she does to Sayuri. Anyway, I think it's everybody. Hi, by the way. Or now I watched the whole thing back when Jacksepticeye played it. Nice. Monica and Yuri are rivals. Ooh. Rivals to lovers. Sorry. Her name's Yuri, okay? I'm not gonna get it out of my mind now. If her name is Yuri, I'm gonna be thinking about Yuri. Someone did say they thought I might like Yuri. What's it? It was, I think it was on the announcement post. Or it was something like that. Someone said they thought that I'll probably end up liking Yuri. I'm interested to see now, seeing as now Starjo is saying, oh, I think she's gonna like Monica. Oh, not Monica, fuck, Sayuri. We'll see. We'll see who's my fave by the end of this. I am a veteran Otome player, so, and dating sim player, so you know. Alright, but we're gonna do this first. Oh, fuck, I don't have anything to write with. There we go. I got a mini pen for Easter. If you don't know who, not mini, Miffy. Who we got? Ooh, sneaking in just at the last second is Carney. Let's see. We're not Miffy, what the fuck? Okay, sorry. Carney. This is for donos. By the way, if you don't see your name on the list, that is because this is specifically for last month. Donations that were done last month. If you've donated this month, you will be on next month's thing. I apologize, this one is so late. Alright, that's Carney. And then 3, 2, 1, spin! I can't actually see my model right now, so I don't know what I look like. It is Matt Pam! Yay! Blah blah blah. Sorry, the Kumo in me came out. Alright, and now now we're on the fucking membership. It's a big wheel. But yeah, let's get this over with so we can actually get into the game. As you can hear, I already have the game open. It's in the background. I just have like this thing on top of it. So first off, we have Shia Butter. For members. Member Shia Butter. Alright, and then for the second one, that's a wheel. Yeah, that's a goddamn wheel. It's a goddamn wheel. And smack bang in the middle is Kingdom. Alright. These are abbreviations of names, by the way. If you want to hear the full names, make sure to go on to the thingamajigabob, which is my ASMRs at the end of the ASMRs. These names will be called out at the end of ASMRs to, you know, be like, yay, thank you for your support. And if you would like a chance to be on these wheels or have these shoutouts at the end of the ASMR videos, please donate. Become a member. Please donate. I accept donations over Kofi too. It feels awkward saying it, but you know, your girlie gotta say it. If you want to know how, your girlie's gotta say it. So yes. So just to repeat, for the donators, who gets a shout out, it will be Carney and Map Pam. Yay! And the members who will get the shout out are Shia and Kingdom. God damn. Sorry, even when I put the name on the wheel, that was all I could think about. What did I change my mind about, huh? Because I thought you didn't do gift. I explained at the beginning of stream. Sorry, I kind of probably mumbled my words a bit. I don't know which is which. Because, not just because of, like, obviously it's been a while since the Donathon, but there have been people who have bought, memberships and, like, off stream, and I can't tell which are ones that people have bought personally or ones that have been bought by members of the community. Especially because there have been some that were bought after the Donathon, and I'm like, I can't tell if that was from a gift donation that was maybe done off stream, or what the fuck happened. So, for the sake of not wanting to... It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, so I'm just being like, I'm including everybody so everybody has a chance. I will be more on top of it, because the issue is YouTube doesn't have something that allows me to sift through members who have donated or bought their own memberships, or members who have received memberships. It's annoying like that. I don't like it. If I could narrow it down, I would, but I just personally am unable to. Shameless plug, level 100, plug the Discord. Alright, fine, I'll plug the Discord as well. Hey guys, if you join the Discord, you know it'd be cool if you join the Discord if you, like, donated and shit. That's bad, I'm sorry. Fair enough, yeah. Mr. Moneybags got gifted all mail. We need new people. If people got it twice, would you say their name twice, please? Like, if they got both on the membership, why is VTube Studio lagging? Okay, we're back. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, no. Oh, no, we're lagging on the model. God damn it. Oh, no, okay. Okay, are we good? No, we're not. Okay. Oh, no. And now I'm doing... Oh, fuck. Well, model's kind of being stupid, but I'm gonna keep it up anyway. What? You can dono in the Discord? No, you can't dono in the Discord. I was saying, like, if you want to join the Discord, you should donate. I was being a bitch. You know we have a Discord, Oro. Invite code to the Discord. Oh, thank you, Celeste. Wait, let me just pin your thing. Let me pin your thing. That saved me a lot of time, though. Thank you, Celeste. You are the best. Thank you. Yay. Just ignore Carney if he asks if we have a Discord. Ignore if anybody asks if we have a Discord. Still send the link just in case. But there are a lot of trolls here. And I'm liking the new model. Hi, DS. I'm so glad. Thank you. This is technically old. I've had this for like 2 years and just never used it. But we're using it now. We're using it now. Diamond, I swear to fucking God. Now you have to donate. I'm banning you from the Discord until you donate for the emotional damage you have inflicted upon me. You're paying for my therapy. Same to you, Staljo. Everybody who asks, wait, we have a Discord, has to donate to get back in because you're paying for my therapy. Mean bastards. You were in it! Would have preferred VTuber and Nat if she wore Ayano's outfit. Do you want to know how expensive it is to get a VTuber outfit? From the person I commissioned, they commissioned the exact same amount of money. As much as it costs for a model, they ask for that much for an outfit. And I'm not spending out, I'm not doubling up for a single outfit. Ayano from Yandere Sim, which I doubt I will ever play, even though I'm sure there's some people who are like, oh, the Yandere content creator, she should play Yandere Sim. I have a major dislike of the dev. You can search up the reasons why yourself. There are plenty of YouTube essays about why he's a shit person, but you know. It's a bit, DS. It's a bit. Don't worry, Nat. The KCC always pays for therapy. I'm expecting the money in 2 minutes. Pay up. Diamond, I swear to God, you're paying double for the therapy now. You're the main contributor to the bill. It's not a bit. It is a bit. DS, it's always a bit. Oh, you understand me? Yeah, I don't like the guy. I just straight up don't like the guy. He's, I'm doubling down. Well, thank you for admitting it. Add to the bill. Hold on, let me go to the bank. I'll donate for Celeste, you are not part of this. Don't, no. Celeste, sweetheart, no. No. Okay? I should start a fucking tip jar. A fucking, like, ask if there's a Discord. Oh, who the fuck donated? I wasn't being serious. I just stopped saying this shit. You guys always take me serious. Oh no, I'm scared. Who donated? Thank you. Thank you, Stalja. Thank you for the £5, Stalja. I appreciate it. I'm afraid I can't pronounce your name, but the person writing in Russian, welcome into the stream. Hi. I know I can't always make sure. Oro! Reverse roll! I am going to make you all pay for my therapy. I swear to fucking God. I swear to God. Celeste! Get away from the bank. Get away from the bank. As we agree for your therapy, we get +1 Kumo in the KCC ranks. You'll have to get him from an alternate universe, okay? There's a many an alternate fucking gas eye. There are multiple Kumos across the multiverse. For every piece of art I have, there is a corresponding Kumo. I just don't have the money to, commission them. Your debt isn't paid, Diamond! No, it's not! No, it's not! You pay for your own debts here, Missy! Missy, sorry. How did I say Miss? It's because you got Tsubaki, should think. I just saw your profile pic for some reason. I was like, Missy, I'm so sorry. I'm to the person. I'm assuming that's the Russian alphabet. Because because when people come in chat, they fucking carny. I'm afraid I don't speak Russian. Can we start? I have a schedule today. I don't know. Could people stop mucking about with the Discord? Hey, I don't mind Missy. Okay, you're Missy now. Your name's not Diamond. You're Missy. Hi. Thank you. Back for the $2. Oh my god. I'm worried now. I'm worried now. And that is. Oh, that's Greek. Oh shit. Sorry, it's usually because if people come into chat and they speak a foreign language, it's typically because they read my name and they think I'm either Spanish or Russian, and then I have to break the horrible news that I have terminal Britishness. How are we making money now? You're not even crying. What if I cry? Will you double it? Double it and pass it to the next crier? More Slavic? I'm sorry, does anyone know how to pronounce the username for the person typing in Greek? Or Slavic? Just so I can say sorry. Terminal British gang coughs up tea. Sure. If I ask about the Discord again, do I need to pay again? Yes. Look, 1 second, I need to get my tears on. I used all my tears for ASMR this week. There you go. There's your tears. There's your tears. Natalie making assumptions, though I won't join the Discord. You're lost. I'm sorry. I used to know Greek, but I forgot most of it. Stop crying. It's not cool. Can you guys make up your damn minds? Ground back. Ground back. Okay, so I feel really bad now. Okay, I'm just gonna start the goddamn game. I'm gonna crocodile tears. What? I can't. How big can I? I can't literally cry. I mean, maybe. Can I get a member shout out if I create the script to the video? I can't even read my own scripts for the episodes. How the fuck can I read another language? I don't fucking know. You're the one. I don't fucking know, bro. Well, it wouldn't be a member shout out, but I'm happy to, if people want, I can do shout outs for like the sorry, my eyes. I could do shout outs like, and thank you to blah 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 for writing this script. It was a full cry at the start. Well, what the fuck do you want me to do? You want me to break down in tears on stream? Kai, Diamond, you now. Diamond, you're like quadrupled the therapy bill now. Thank you, that's not okay. If I do something, I don't know, can I get a ring on your finger? I'm sorry. I've got webbed fingers. Rings don't fit. I've got rid of washing in the Discord, by the way, that's a Discord. Can you make your mind up? Alright, I'm starting the game. Alright, new game. Let's go. Let's be Natalia. Because that's my name. We're making this a Yuri playthrough. I could have put my male name, actually. I could have put Nathaniel. Shit. Can I change my name? Wait, actually, real quick. Do people want me... type 1 in chat if you want Natalia, or type 2... Fucking hell. Type 1 for Natalia, or if you want my gender bend's name, because hetero shit, I guess. type 2. Nothing against heteros. I don't think there's like an equivalent for hetero shipping to Yuri and Yaoi. I feel like there should be. Because, like, okay, so Yaoi is boys' love. Yuri is girls' love. Yuraoi? Should we go with Yuraoi? Type 1 for Yuri, as in the shipping, or type 2 for Yuraoi. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Using a different name. Oh, hi, Monica! Hi! Might just be important during that section. They, them, love, hell yeah. Type 1 if you want me to use the name Natalia for lesbians. Or type 2 if you want me to use Nathaniel for straights, because I don't think there's any male love interest in this game. Ugh. Damn it. I have only half of my power. I can only fawn over women. Oh, I'm gonna jangle. Ah, fuck. 2, it's kind of peak. I'll stick to vanilla. We love the rapping stream. Hell yeah. I represent all forms of love. Did you know the Greeks had like 4 main kinds of love? 7 in total, I believe. There was Eros and a bunch of other ones. Oh gosh. Uraoi will be the ultimate bi icon, hell yeah. I'm having to like crouch down to see chats. NC is technically male. Don't use your full name. Bi is youch! Alright, I think I'm just gonna stick with Natalia for now and we'll see how it goes. What is this? I didn't turn up the BGM yet, but this is pretty thingy. Okay, let's try this. Hey! I see an annoying girl. Jesus. Rude. Here's an introduction to a character. She's annoying. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I mean, me and all my friends. I'm not gonna go there. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, hello! I was right, you are Sayori. Am I calling her Sayuri or Sayori? Girl, why is your no, I'm sorry. My eyes were immediately drawn to the bow, and then I just realized, like, why are you wearing a shirt that's too small for you? Then, girly, go out and buy some more shirts. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Natalia. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. It's a dating game, I'm led to believe. Why do we not want to kiss the pretty girl? What is wrong with us? Oh, fuck, my phone's going off. You're not you're Sayori. 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 Fine, fine. I sound like I'm doing Strange Boys. Sayori is Strange Boy. Look, the hair fits. Sorry.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Natalia, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you.
Oh, wrong voice. I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Fucking voice cracks already. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. Hell yeah! Perfect representation.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I worried that you weren't
See, this is why she's worried about me. This is why she wants us to join the literature club, because I can't talk for shit.
You need to increase your vocabulary, Natalia. You're kind of fucking up right now, bro. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Jesus. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Chad, did you ask me to play this because this is how you perceive me? I swear I've been called a neat by you very recently. Is this why this was recommended? Oh god. What's happened? I've got Saljo. I've got Doki Doki Literature Plus. So, it comes with its own, like, computer interface woven into the game. So I shouldn't be exposing my own files because of it. At least that's what I'm led to believe.
And I know you're happy. I already read that line. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because she's cute, gamey! She's cute! She is a cute girl! And we listen to what cute girls say! Also, apparently all the characters are 18 in this game. That was in, like, the thing at the start, so... Fair do. I'm a bit worried what that means, but, you know, we'll if I have to bring out censorship Natalia, we will. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Ooh, classroom. I love classroom graphics. Hey, it's a little computer! The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Why are we emo? Clubs. So Yori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. even when we're trying to learn how to socialize, we immediately turn to anime. Beautiful.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just...
I can't fucking pick a voice for you, can I? Maybe it'll be easier when I see the other girls, but...
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, oh, she's blushing. Oh, that's cute. Oh, they're so cute. Oh. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No, what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie!
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Ooh, we got a baker. Ooh. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I ask for both, please, because that's usually very cute. I let out a long sigh. Of what it doxes. All the characters in this game are like me, actually. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean, Celeste? What do you mean? Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yay! Yes, even let's go! Yahoo!
Sayori's Mario. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh! She came in quick on the side there, goddamn. I'm used to, like, the slow walk-in. Or, like, just the fade-in. I've never seen someone come in that fast.
Everyone! The new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Ooh! Hi, pretty lady.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy?
I have seen many a ship of pink and purple. Wait, oh, I'm canonically male. Damn it.
Way to kill the atmosphere.
Okay, so this is Yuri, I'm pretty sure. That's Natsuki. And now we have Monica. Monica. Why does your shirt no- That's not how buttons work! What is going on here? Oh my god.
Natalia, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! I can't even... I hate that's something I would think. I hate that. That is not how buttons work. It's not attached to anything.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Oh, my nose.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of... God. It's nice to meet both of you. Oh, God. I'm starting to think I'm allergic to something on my desk because my nose is closing up again. Oh.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Natalia. Do we know each other? What's the backstory here? Hey, that's the art in the thing. That's the thing art that I always see everyone use for you. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Ah! You're that character. Basically, completely out of my league. Are you the canon love interest? Is that your thing? Your type tends to be the canon one. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Natalia. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And How about I make some tea as well?
I feel like I'm giving her too high-pitched of a voice. We'll work with it, because there's only so much range I have, unfortunately. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. I'm surprised they didn't make the sitting down thing an option, because usually that would be the first, like, indicator of, you know, romance or something. Why is it raining on a bright and sunny day? This guy named Natalia really is a loner. Stop insulting me! I look at chat for 5 seconds! I have to bend down to look at chat on my phone now, because this is a full screen thing. And you guys are all just, like, ripping up me.
Okay, are you ready? I feel like I gave you Sayori's voice. Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate we used to make ears. Oh, that's so cute! I've tried to make, like, animal face cupcakes before as well, and it's not easy. I mean, it should be easy, but if you don't have, like, really good, like, stable hands, it can turn out really badly, and you also really need to know how to space shit out, and I'm just, like, awful at that. It's like when you try to write happy birthday on a banner, but then as you progressively get more along, the letters start becoming slimmer because you realize you have not spaced this out correctly. That's me with animal-themed cupcakes. I can make butterfly cupcakes, though. Those are nice.
So so cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
Oh, it's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Same girl. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
make them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe... Oh, I love that. I don't know why, but this spread of hers with how her hair is sweeping is so cute. Oh.
But not for, you know, you! Dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. I'm sorry, Yuri, I'm sacrilegious to the ways of the British. I don't like tea. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted? Insulted? Yuri looks away. Oh, I'm sorry.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but... I at least enjoy tea. She lied as easily as she breathed, which was not easily at all.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I know that way too fucking well. I tried to help. I wasn't part of a club, but a friend of mine was, and I got invited along to a meeting for... They were trying to organize a guest speaker for, like, the club and anybody else in the school who wanted to, like, fucking, you know, tag along and just hear what they had to say, and it went really bad. Like, they had the basic framework from the last time they tried to organize an event like that, and then they organized it, and then literally over half of the people that were meant to be attending and giving speeches cancelled on them, and so they had to scramble last second getting teachers and friends of teachers to come along instead. They had good cupcakes, though.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow the club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Aw, such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Natalia, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I love the blush on these girls, by the way. It's... I don't know, because usually in anime, when you see blushes, they're like the either bright red or like pinky looking, but they've gone with like a orangey color, which I think does work better with the color schemes of these girls. It's like, it's one of those little details that's like really nice. Plus I prefer orange blush anyway, so it's also a personal preference of mine. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Yes, Yuri, yes, oh wait, no, I love you. Okay, I love fantasy. That is my one of my favorite genres. I'm not like someone who reads like Tolkien, but I literally, all my books are in one way or another, like some form of fantasy. They're either historical or fantasy, which I don't know what that says about me. If there's like a reader quiz online, you're free to figure out what that means about me. But yeah, right now I'm actually reading. If you guys actually want book recommendations, considering the themes of this game, I'm currently reading Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which is about the I believe it's either I think it's the Chinese. Yeah, it's the Chinese moon goddess. It is because it's the origin story of mooncakes. Basically, there's the original tale is about there were these two more. Basically, the emperor, the celestial emperor of like the Chinese thing, Kofi? Sorry, one sec. Let me finish explaining this first, otherwise I'm gonna be going back and forth. Basically, at one point in Chinese history, there was 10 sons, which were the emperor's sons, literally. And so the emperor commissioned this, like, guy, this really cool archer guy, to shoot them down. But then after the archer guy shot down all but one, he got really mad for some reason and banished him to the mortal world, and his wife. And then, well, this is the version that I know. The version they use in the book is slightly different. In the book, it's like, he was immortal already, and then because he did the thing to help out with the sons, the king gave him a elixir of immortality, which would turn him immortal, but he refused to use it because he has a wife. But then one day, the wife, while he's out hunting, another fellow hunter that knows the husband finds out that he has an elixir of immortality, and in order to stop the guy who breaks in to try and steal it, the wife drinks it. She ascends to the immortal plane, but she is banished to the moon because she shouldn't have drank it because it was meant for her husband. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. And the story is basically I don't know if there's like a second thing that there's a canonical daughter of the couple, but it's a what if, essentially, of what if the wife was pregnant at the time, and the story is the daughter trying to find a way to get her mother pardoned and off the moon. Now I'm gonna check Kofi. Let's see. Thank you, Celeste! Thank you very much for the £35, Celeste. You did not. I told you not to go to the bank. But thank you. I do not appreciate the gift. Thank you. She is Yap certified, bro. I'm hitting that pose right now. Oh. Don't worry, Staljo, she can't ban you 4 times. Don't give me ideas, Connie. I will have the ideas, and I will use them. Celeste, Jesus. Nat, you missed so much chat, lol. Well, I can't help it, I can't see. Natalia loves to read chat, it's just as good as reading a book. Can this count towards my 50 book goal? I set myself a New Year's resolution where I would read, because last year, because of a bunch of, like, stuff happening, which is kind of also the reason why I was so consistently late to stream a lot, and everything was just kind of going not hunky-dory. It also meant I couldn't read a lot. So, I've set myself a goal this year to read 50 books. I'm currently at... I don't think I'm going too well with my goal. I have currently fully read 2 books. And we're 3.5 months into the year. This is great. But yeah, I've read 2 books. One of which was a light novel. And it's Twisted Wonderland. Because what else would there fucking be? And the other one was a sequel that I've been waiting for forever to read. So I just like speed read it. And I'm currently about halfway through Daughter of the Moon Goddess, just slightly over half, I think. So I'm doing great. Yeah. If I take any vacations this year, I'm just gonna fucking take as many books as possible, and I'm just gonna like sit in wherever and just read. That's gonna be my vacation. 50 books is crazy. That's only if you can read at the workplace. I know. I didn't expect to really reach it because of, like, you know, I do this shit as well. Not shit. Fuck. I do a lot of stuff. But it was just more of, like, I'm setting myself something to do to, like, force myself back into reading. You'll be done by 2039. To be fair, this was when I was younger and had more free time. But I once read over 100 books one year. And I'm not joshing. I, like, fully was like, I got into Percy Jackson a bit late, and I read the entire series of Percy Jackson all the way up to, what was it? I think it was Heroes of Olympus. Heroes of Olympus had just finished being, like, published and everything. So I read the original, I read Percy Jackson, then I read Magnus Chase, which is, like, 3 books, and then I read the Egyptian one, which was another 3 books. I read a lot of the Rick Riordan universe in 1 year. I was very proud of myself. And yeah. Let's get back to the game. Okay.
The level of creativity, and I already read that dialogue. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it... Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really?
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. God damn it.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right.
You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a fucking...
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back!
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Is there a Yuri between the two of them? Like the ship thing, not the character. Then I'll accept that too. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
It's really hard to write a good poem. I have tried on multiple occasions and consistently failed. That's why I got into script writing. Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work,
You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Natalia?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, fucking hell. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. You got Sayuri and Monika looking sad. Yuri's like, oh? And then Natsuki's just like, bitch, I dare you to try to leave. All four girls stare back. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought... Natalia...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I know what you are. In-game Natalia, I know what you are. Right. Natsuki right now. Bitch, did you just talk back? Slap to the mic. I don't want to slap the mic, but I will. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up.
Yes!
Yeah, I keep going to say yeah. She seems like the kind of character that goes yeah instead of yes. And I'm just so wrong. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
The word pissed does not feel like it should come out your mouth.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Natalia, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? You have me behind you, okay? I don't know what girl, I'm assuming Monika is the canonical love interest, but like, no matter what, I am behind you, buddy. I am behind you. We've got this. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Natalia, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
I love this background music. Fuck. The background's beautiful too, but like. Roll credits. I'm still burning alive. What? Desktop? Hi? What do you mean you're burning alive? Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. I'm scared what that means. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I get to do writing. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, is this? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save here then. Let's save. Ooh, yeah, an autosave. Ooh, nice. There we go. Okay, how do I go? Let's go into settings. How many languages are there? Espanol. Thank you, Grandpa. Stop it with the Discord! I thought we left my job behind. Oh, let's just return. Okay, so who should I go for first? Who should I try to romance first? If this is like the way that we get to the girls' hearts. Should I like... Part of... I love the little like chibis in the corner, that's cute. Oh, I wonder what Monica's is. Maybe she's the... Is she the kind of character where you have to like unlock all the other girls' roots in order to get hers? I wonder if they do that in like one that's meant to be like a horror game, but Sayori, do Sayori. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Everyone's yelling at me. Ah. Okay, so I have to pick words that go with... To be fair, I won't lie, I was considering doing Sayori first because she was the childhood friend route. Childhood friends never win. Just pick whoever you vibe with the most. Do Sayori. Okay. Okay, who... I'm gonna say adventure first. So oh, okay. Okay. I'm assuming that when they bounce, that's an indicator of which girl is like... I just got an achievement. Doki Doki Poetry Slam. Spend enough time in the poetry thing for the music to restart. What the fuck? Monica's the girl who is out of your league, so not an option. Oh, damn. Well, I guess we gotta become part of her league. When they bounce, it is something he likes them the most. Okay, good. Let's try. How about Dazzle? Yay, I'm getting it right. Imagination, loud, rain, cloud, inferno, death, happiness, incongruent, vivid, grief, vacation. I'm guessing all the dark words are for Yuri if she's reading a horror book right now. Go try imagination. Oh, nope, that was Yuri. Oh, right, because she was saying she likes when things bring you on in imagination. Whirlwind? No, oh, fuck. God damn it. Giggle. Ah, fuck, that's Natsuki. Okay, so food ones are definitely gonna be Natsuki. Summer? Fuck! Lust? Fuck, I think Kitty would be Natsuki. I'm gonna try portray. Fuck! Childhood! Okay, that one was easy. Well, I was about to pick this one, but I was about to pick anime, but then Natsuki perked up when I mentioned manga, so that might be one for her. Massacre? Okay. I'm gonna say amazing. There we go. We're back at it. Playground? Fuck! Sparkle. There we go. Marriage? I'm gonna say shiny. Fuck! Forgive. Laugh. Okay, there we go. Friends. Fuck, I really hope I've got enough for her. Destiny. Fuck! Doki Doki. Fuck! I should have known. Joy. There we go, okay. Callie, you know, that's gonna be Natsuki. Pure. Fuck. Cute is often, so it's like a Natsuki word. Where's Papa? Wait, what? It's not. Why are we bringing in dads? I'm gonna say daydream. Yes! I'm mainly just picking this one because I'm curious. Oh, yes, cool! I think we got majority Sayori there. Not Natsuki, fuck. Okay, we're alright. We're alright.
Hi again, Natalia. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Natalia. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Suri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or whatever, or what, even. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Yo, I knew it. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Thank you for the save, Monica.
Don't worry, guys. Natalia always gives it her best as long as she's having fun. She helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Jesus Christ, Sayori.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Natalia can become good friends too.
You want me to come over and clean your house? I'll do it. I'll do it. So it can be alright if you get a very mixed bag. Each poem puts 2 points on the bounce person and 1 point on someone else. Okay.
It's not like I read manga or anything.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it? Oh, that's so cute! Wait, that's so cute. The fact their entire face is just going red. Oh.
Never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Oh, Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Come on, dude. If you read even just a little bit in front of her, you will make her day. You will make her day. Do you know how happy it makes women if you use the thing immediately after she gives it to you? She will light up like a goddamn New York Christmas tree. I've never seen a Christmas tree in New York, but they have like a ball drop thing apparently, and I'm assuming it's just as big as that. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, so... Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event.
I disagree. I highly disagree. When I was helping out... So, I used to help out a lot with, like, open evenings. I'm assuming in other schools outside of the UK do this, but there's, open evening... Fucking my nose! Why is everything up today? Open evenings in the UK are essentially a school will open itself up for an evening to invite prospective future students. Like, it will open up to primary school students and their parents to walk around and see what the school is all about. And I would help out a lot in the English department. I'm sure will shock no one. And we just did lots of fun things. Like, one year, the teacher I was helping out, because usually there'd be, like, 3 teachers doing stuff. Maybe, I might be wrong, can't remember. A lot of the classrooms had to be moved around, so only a part of the school was showed off, because apparently they couldn't open up the full school. But, yeah, one year, the one I remember the most, which was the most fun one, was my teacher did a Scooby-Doo themed room, and so we all came in dressed as Scooby-Doo characters. I came in dressed as Velma, on my Velma fave stand-up, and we had a bunch of fizzy drinks, we had a bunch of, like, snacks and stuff, and the games that we had on the table, it was you had to use adjectives and verbs and all that to figure out the clues to solve the mystery of who was, like, the culprit. And each table had a different culprit, so it wasn't like anybody would guess the person, tell someone, and when they'd come in, they'd get the same answer. It was so fun. You can make anything interesting, really. You just have to, like, put your own pizzazz on it. And that's how I make ASMR.
Nobody will come, blah, 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 blah. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could.
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes.
That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcake speaks in my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
Ah! I didn't expect the random jump scare. Why is she so in my face? Hi, Sayuri. Hi there. How you doing? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I suppose staring into her eyes is as close to looking through her eyes that we'll get. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you?
This really is a scary game. Fun horror, right? I somehow think you're lying to me.
Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that out loud, even. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Literally, I think Natsuki got a Sharpie and it's just written all over your clothes. I don't know why Natsuki was the first one in my head. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. I ran my finger to... How bold are you? God, it'd be nice to have someone comb my hair, goddamn. This game is just reminding me of how lonely I am. Why? Why would you do this to me, DDLC? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. You mean oblivious still? And there's a toothpaste stain in your collar right there. I have trauma from toothpaste stains, so yeah, that's unfortunate. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
You meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Do any of the girls in the club? Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Boy! Hi. Hi. Okay. I don't know. See, I told you! Okay, so she just doesn't do her buttons up at all. She hasn't done it up on her shirt. That's what it is. She's not wearing a too small shirt. Why are you more well endowed in this?
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? Please don't be the trope of her boobs are too big for her blazer to close. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest, bro. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you'd notice sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again. Okay.
Okay. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Thank you, you saved my in-game self from... I don't even know anymore.
Whew. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? Because I'm looking for a girlfriend.
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this.
That came out really bad.
And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Dude, she is flirting with you! She is flirting with you! It is so obvious! Okay, there's a meme that keeps circulating on Twitter that I keep seeing. It's this comic drawn by an artist, and it's like there's a girl taking off her top and saying like, oh, I just want to cool down a bit. Or she's like, oh, I'm just feeling really hot right now. And the artist is like, oh, that's okay. Anyway, as I was saying, a month later, the artist realizes, wait, I think she was flirting with me. And I'm like, this is that exact moment. This is exactly that. If a girl says to you, oh, I better not do this then. I'd rather you take care of me than a boyfriend. There is like an 80% chance, at least, that she is coming on to you. My brothers in Christ, and my sisters, and in Allah, and fucking anything, I don't know, have an open mind. You're not as unfuckable as you think.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh! I'm gonna need to get used to that. They're coming in way too quick.
Okay, everyone.
Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Natalia, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, Did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Honestly, fair on you, girl. I've written on a napkin before. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. White woman jump scare! The poem is just 20 loose words. It's a list of adjectives I thought of last night. Here you go. I do the same myself. Well, we're doing the Sayori route, so who should I show my poem to first? We're gonna do Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Natalia!
Huh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have... Fuck, I've got an itch. I seriously have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion would have been a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an adjective list. It's a Natalia poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh fuck, she's cute. She's too cute, guys. My clubmate can't be this cute. All my teachers have written on napkins before. It's what professionals do. Hell yeah. I hate writing on napkins. It's annoying, but I literally had nothing else on me at the time. I just had a pen and way too many thoughts in my head. Yandere, poet ASMR, when that. You know what, that's not a bad shout, actually. when we finish this game, if poetry is like a consistent thing throughout all of it, we will write a yandere poem together, and it shall be performed in an ASMR. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Natalia. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Oh, she's so cute. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Oh, we actually get to see the poems. Oh. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever.
but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's actually really cute. And good use of stanza. And like, I don't know. I like this. This is a good poem. I like that. That's cute. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, I show it to all the girls. Let's see. Who do I want to... You know what, since we can't write poems for Monica, let's show it to Monica.
Hi, Natalia. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Natalia. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Let's go! I'm assuming that's confirmation that I did the right thing. Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected. So sad words are also Sayori's, then? I'm assuming that's a hint.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Monica is the way you check who likes the poem. Okay. Emotional words for Sayori. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything about that, Monica. Oh, shit. Oh, I can do that. I can see. Oh, it's so cute. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Oh, we get poems from you too. Nice. Don't worry. I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I really hope you are a secret root. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. Huh. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's a bit creepy. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right kind of person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany. I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Honestly, very solid writing advice. That is something that I've been told before. If you're stuck writing something, rather than trying to continue writing what you're writing, go and just get a separate piece of paper or go to the back of your notebook or whatever, and then just start writing out whatever comes into your mind. Or if you can't think of anything, write about your surroundings or a recent experience. That way it will keep you in the flow of writing, so that when you go back to your original project, you should be able to continue on. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I'm just gonna go in order now. Natsuki.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh, that's cute. Wait, not just the poem, but like the fact that the background music's become more like childish and like hitting like a whatever the fuck it is, the thing you have as a kid, the little piano looking thing that you hit with the things, the dong dong dong. That's cute.
Don't get caught up on what you can't do, focus on what you can do, then circle around later with fresh concepts and ideas. Exactly.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
Has no one ever heard of a children's book author before? Children need to read too. I hardly think they want to be consuming Shakespeare. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess oh, my nose. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? My lifelong commitment, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay.
Aren't they all the same age? I mean, the start of the game says that all the characters are over the age of 18. Or are 18 and over. So I suppose it would be that Natsuki is 18. And then the rest of the characters are either 19 or 20. I mean, maybe this is a university.
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask? Oh, fuck. Okay. I thought it was another Kofi thing, but it's not. I was like, who did that?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I can't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things.
These girls have such solid advice, what the hell? They, like, everything they're saying is legit advice. Like, it's not even student advice, this is, like actually taught advice, learned advice.
I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh wow, she has very gorgeous handwriting. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. All of these girls are writing about such profound stuff. Like, I know Sayori's thing was meant to be very, like, it's like, oh, she just wrote what she saw, but even if it was accidental, it comes off as very profound.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Huh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short?
I usually write
longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Are you a monster fucker, Yuri?
Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Natalia.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her heart, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chattering. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Yuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute?
Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Natalia did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Damn, these two hate each other, don't they? Goddamn.
And Natalia liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Natalia appreciates my advice more than she appreciated yours.
God damn, these voices are starting to hurt. The game really sparks my interest of the characters, and we get to see another installment in one way or another. I feel like I heard ages ago that there was meant to be a sequel to this game, but then nothing ever came of it. Or maybe I'm wrong, maybe... I don't know. The devs team is team... It started with an S. I don't know. Maybe they made another game, and that's what people thought was a sequel, but it wasn't, or something. I don't know.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Natalia started showing up. Natsuki! What the fuck? What is going on here? Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you!
I said Nat and Yuri there for a second. I thought, like, I, for some reason, started yelling about Yuri's boobs. Goddamn.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Natalia, she's just trying to make you look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Natalia.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Natalia?
Why am I...
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. And whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri! But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Natalia. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes...
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always are. Big and beautiful. Sayori.
Oh my god. This is why people think they are lesbians for each other. Are they not? Are they not? Yuri stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
Make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That's a weird way to phrase that. What do you mean? I'm like so paranoid because obviously this is meant to be like a horror game, and so far there's been like 0 elements of horror unless you count like Yuri and Monica's subject matter. Like, I'm waiting for this to do, like, walking out and walking back into the ballroom after we remade the plushies and Pocket Mirror, honestly. I'm gonna walk into the classroom one day and there's just gonna be blood everywhere. That makes two of us. You can count on me.
Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, so yeah, she's definitely the secret route.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Natalia, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Ah, where's my cursor gone? There it is. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Natalia, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't
don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Natalia, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
Everybody's in the club. Sorry, I'm trying to think of a song that has the word club in it. I just failed. Tonight we gonna get on the floor. That's the best I could do.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop that? Dude saw 4 cute girls and was like, I'm getting a girlfriend. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. We gotta write another poem? These have been it's very quick pace, this game. I was expecting, usually otomes are a little slower so it can take the time to properly establish characters, because that's why people get otomes. But, anyway, let's make another save. Well, to be fair, usually it would be I'd only need the 1 to restart, but you know, let's go with laugh. Yay! Excitement. Vivid? No, that was Yuri. Love. Awesome. There we go. Joy. Silly. Cheer. Romance? Yay. Jumpy. Wrong one. Damn it. Lucky? Yay. So what? Okay, that came out of nowhere. Okay. Was your parent? Are we gonna go with anger? No, that was not. What the fuck? Oh, Massacre's back. Love that. Love that. This game is generally just fast paced. Fair enough. You say you're Loki, the type of yapper we all need in our lives. Hi, Celeste. Welcome back. You know, I probably should have read a bit more about the themes so I could list them at the start of the game. Let's go Giggle. Oh, damn it, I was not ski. I think Sparkle was Sayori, wasn't it? Yay. Spinning, Hopeless, Breath. Fun? Yay. Hope? Yay. I'm gonna try Cry, because apparently she writes about sad things as well. Okay, yeah, I was right. Well, if... Tears? Okay. Kind of getting there. Fluffy. Dang it. Hair, peace, effluence, smile? Yay! Oh my god, that was nearly entirely Sayori there. I'm getting this, guys! I'm getting this! Wait, what's the time? Okay, I think I'm gonna just play the next segment and then I'll probably end for the day. Weird that we haven't encountered any, like, horror elements yet, but hopefully we'll... I don't know. Maybe we'll encounter something here. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Natalia.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that, all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
It's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So, either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Natalia to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after playing a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ow. I don't know why something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
What? Yeah! Ow! What was...
A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Hey, is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. And then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. This girl loves hugging things, doesn't she? Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! I'm really bad. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my...
Fuck, sorry.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Pickers can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her.
Oh.
Oh. Sayori, I love you. You cunning little girl. Little woman, even. It wasn't a Yuri moment, it was a cookie moment. She wants that cookie, literally.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around.
Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh, where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me. Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today.
She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
A boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Natalia. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ba-dum.
Natalia!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I want to learn piano with her. I can play the Cocoa Pop sleep tune on the piano.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Are you going with Natalia to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Natalia?
Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so? I'm guessing the festival is going to be the climax of the story.
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kind of dull.
Natalia, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, "Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingertips. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that!
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know?
I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is gonna be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Natalia, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Oh, they're so cute. The two of us enter the classroom. Hey, it's my homeroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here.
Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too.
They're kind of dirty, though.
I'm expecting there to be some kind of secret, so I'm just like spamming everything to see if I can find anything. Oh shoot. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
I dropped one by accident.
Smack.
Kya!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Oh no, baby. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow.
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. I'm forcing Sayori out of the closet. She already... Who is? Natsuki's a W gamer girl. She really is. She mastered the COD lobbies. You won't, not yet. No, don't make her a COD player. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Oh my god, they got Crayola.
So cute.
Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. She gently brushes her bangs to the side.
Ow.
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Natalia.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. That was quick. Not gonna lie, I was expecting some kind of like horror thing to poke up there. I'm like just waiting. I am antsy. I'm waiting for the horror thing to kick in. I don't know what it is, but I am waiting for it. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. know why, but I wasn't expecting that to actually be a bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Natalia, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah. You don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a weird way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Natalia, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Natalia, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression on her face. He remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside when I see her deep in thought like this. It makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Like, here, Sayori is going to commit crimes against humanity? You're going to help her? What do you mean? What does she do? Well, don't answer that. Don't actually answer that, but... I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back.
Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Huh? Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about...
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed?
Uh-huh. I have it right...
Huh? Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all of the stuff!
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Natalia. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure.
Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work.
I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to? Let's start with Monica, actually, since she's just the advice one.
Hi again, Natalia. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too.
I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's something like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me. What? Load me? What? What does that mean? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feels like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
What?
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen.
What?
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
What? Okay, between that and load me, what? Why is she making gamer talk? Like, that's random. I'm gonna go, down to up.
Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Natalia. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps?
Well, I guess you could say that.
I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything.
Yuri, I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style... My nose. I would probably just do a terrible job.
I see.
Nat, save your game. I've saved my game. Take it. I have saved my game twice.
I'm sorry. My stupid mind. It likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very... my nose.
I don't even have any tissues on hand, damn it. Oh no, wait, I do. Huzzah, I found a tissue bag.
Sorry guys, 1 second.
Oh, why is this happening? This hasn't happened in a while, come on.
In no way we got a tutorial NPC in a dating sim. There's always one. There's always one.
It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes more hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Natalia?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Okay, I'm a bit concerned, but you know what? We'll look past it. No, it certainly was nothing you should worry about, Natalia. I am already worried. You can't stop me.
Can't
stop me now. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I really can't say it's any better either. Huh? What?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck. My fucking nose. God damn it. I shouldn't have allergies. Why is my nose doing this to me? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Huh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so... fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's is way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others who are liking weird things.
Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh?
Ah, jeez. Sorry. Oh god, where the fuck was that all from? Natsuki and Yuri on the same wavelength right now, for real. See, this is why they're girlfriends. And I'm just the ignorant third wheeler, realizing that I'm never truly gonna capture either of their hearts because they're destined for one another. Yeah, she said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday.
but the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Who should I show my poem to next? My lovely girlfriend, Sayori, your soon-to-be girlfriend.
Natalia, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking!
Let's not talk about that. So, yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. They have the twin bond. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
I don't know if I understand.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
You sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Natalia, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap!
I broke my pencil.
Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry that they want my bottles that much. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet.
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Seriously, please. This is apparently a horror game. I don't want to deal with that. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, I think I'm gonna end here today, guys. I know we haven't, unfortunately, reached any, horror elements yet, but, for now, I think, it's very late my time. Yeah. So, you know, we're gonna just leave it on a high note, cute high note, and not have to worry about anything. Could have done more with our pianist girly. They won't let me do more with her. It's not a horror game if you have Riz. What is it if I don't Riz them correctly, something bad happens? Is it another little goody two shoes? If I do good things, we get the good end. If I sacrifice them to demons, we'll get the bad end. Oh well. Exit DDLC first. What do you mean? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. So this must be the interface I heard about. I didn't expect it to be here. Okay, so that's DDLC. Side stories. Oh, hey, we got some side stories. Nice. So, a friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems with different characters and viewing the special scenes in DDLC. Okay, part 1, part 2, part 1, part 2. Huh. Files. Okay. Mail. No new mail. Don't know why we have that. Pictures. Oh, that's cute. Oh, we get pictures of the... Oh, there we go. Sayuri CGs. Secrets. Backgrounds. Sketches. Oh! Oh, that's cute. See what I'm trying to get out of this. That's cute. Huh. Then we got the songs there. That's pretty good. And settings. Data collected, 17%. Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna go back onto DDLC. So we have some... Team Salvato, there you go. And Serenity Forge. This game is not easy suitable for children who are easily disturbed. But if you're a child who is not easily disturbed, please also don't play this game. Okay, well, that was a shock. Glad I caught that reaction on stream and not off stream. Thank you for telling me about that, Matt Pam. Well, we're here now, I guess. Also, I realized you have a vanity link for your Discord. You should add the link to thingies, descriptions and Linktree. I don't have Linktree, but I have card. You know, if you want to look at my card, I have stuff on the card. And by that, I mean just a bunch of different links. And commission pages, though they're not really super open at the minute. Certain poem games options also give CGs. Oh, nice. The card I'm in, I looked the other day. Oh, nice, thank you. Shame we need to do any fight scenes. Fight scenes? What do you mean fight scenes? Oh, okay, well, you know what? Don't spoil me. That'll be something for a different day. It's very late, so I'm just gonna do an outro now, because fun fact, I washed my bed stuff today, and I've not got anything on my bed. I was thinking like, oh, I'll just be done at 10, and then I'll get my stuff off, like, the line, or I put it in the tumble dryer, actually. I get my stuff out the tumble dryer, I'll put it on my bed, everything will be great, and then I accidentally went on for 3 hours instead of 2. Yeah, can't wait for the mecha show. Okay, you know what? I think you're messing with me now. There's no way. Okay, anyway. Thank you all so much for joining today. This has been a very cute start to this game. I'm a little bit terrified what that means, considering how cute this has been. At least with, what's it? At least with... What's the fucking name? Little Goody Two Shoes and Pocket Mirror, at least we knew we were in for something pretty creepy out the get-go, despite how cute the aesthetic was. I have no idea how the horror elements are gonna play into here. Maybe it'll be like ages ago when we played Looking Up. I see a fucking, I forgot the full name of the game, but maybe it'll be like that, where it's like it's more of a discussion of mental health and stuff, which would make sense considering one of the poem words was depression. But I don't know, we'll see. Thank you all so much. And it's funnier from here. Love that. The Ace MC really has everything. What the fuck do you mean the Ace? You know what? It's great fun to finally getting to expose yourself to DLC. Looking up, I only see the ceiling. Yes, that's it. That's what I meant. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Mwah! Bye bye!